The Summer Part 2 update is finally here inside of Anime Warriors Tree, and let's just say, it is a very interesting and controversial update. Now, I did, check out the update on my live stream, which, by the way, shout out to everyone that was there. But here we have checked out basically everything that was added, and, there are some, cool things, some, questionable things. But don't worry, I'm going to be going through everything, the best things that you need to get, the best methods to grind, and overall just so much more. So, like and subscribe, comment down below what you think about this update, and without further ado, let's jump into this. Psst, you there, fellow Anime Warriors viewer. I am here to disrupt your daily broadcast of Anime Warriors Tree content to bring you today's sponsor, Anime Battles. Now, I'm not going to waste your guys' time, I'm not going to spend 30 minutes yapping. Let's cut to the chase. When playing games, like for example, Anime Warriors Tree or just, any anime game in general, there is always going to be those times where you're like, hey, I want to try something new, I want to try maybe playing a game from the start, and that's exactly where Anime Battles comes in. First of all, having a look at some of the sneak peeks, let's get a rough idea of how the game works. It's going to be having some of your favorite features like, gachas, RNG, hatching, and of course so much more. Like for example, have a look at this character over here. It seems like there's going to be accessories, yen, and best of all, the game is going to be releasing very soon. It's going to be releasing on June 27th, and I honestly don't think the game is going to be disappointing you. So if you just want to take a step back from, the Anime Warriors genre, or maybe you just want to, try something fun, brand new, or any reason at all, highly recommend you check out Anime Battles. All other relevant information will be found in the description and in the comments. But yeah, let's get back to the video. Alright, so first things first, let's have, a proper read through the update log over here. So, we have a new game mode, the Alien Invasion, which is kind of like the Escort game mode. You guys know this one over here, a free run. Well, yeah, it's kind of similar in terms of how it works. And the reason that I say that is because, you hop into this game mode, right? In this case, it's the invasion. You need to defeat certain enemies and then complete the round. And then it will give you these coins, which you then use on the, I believe they're called alien capsules. Yeah, these bad boys. Trust me, it's a very simple concept, a very simple system. Probably a lot of you guys aren't angry about that. What you're angry about is that, yay, another shiny free run that we need to grind. Woohoo! I'm pretty sure though that this game mode might be easier to grind compared to the Escort game mode, and I'll explain why soon. Now, not only that, we also have the Bolt Hero. We already just talked to him right now. This is where you can join the invasion and also check out the shop. Then from there, you get Dark Matter Keys, which can be found at the Secret Boss in the Summer Isles. Now, do keep in mind, the Secret Boss is the same as the last update. Like here, let me show you guys, right? So if we quickly teleport on over to the summer event, in order to find the Secret Boss, once you go ahead and spawn on in, take a right and just follow the island all the way around until you find this mini part of it that's just cut off from the rest of the island. And then this is where you'll find Tear Summer. She has a, how much of a percentage chance was that? There we go. She has a 50% chance in order to drop a Dark Matter Key. And keep in mind, unlike the Escort game mode, there's only one rarity of this. There's no tier 1, tier 2 to tier 5, it's all one tier. So what does that mean? It means that in terms of grinding with the best keys, it's just a matter of how many you have and not specifically what type. Now, just to quickly give a rundown of the rest of the stuff, here are the new warriors. Universe Dominator, aka the second strongest unit in the game right now. Then there's also Demon Cyborgs, which although they are very weak, they are the best pets, apart from obviously the secret, that you can get for the summer world. And as well, keep in mind, the invasion, again, works like the Escort game mode. It will give you drops boost just for having these equipped. And trust me, if you guys want to try getting that shiny Universe Dominator, you're probably going to be needing similar meta strats compared to the Escort game mode. Then over here, we just have some new cool accessories. This one gives drops and damage. This one gives just damage and boss damage. And then here is the new best sword, the best weapon for the summer world. Unfortunately, I can't tell you how good it is because, I haven't gotten it yet. But from what I'm told, it is as strong as the Thousand Blossoms, but obviously for the summer world. So you still need to get it regardless. It's worth it. Also, another thing to point out, by the way, do not compare this Dominator armor to the Cell Wings. This is an outfit, the Cell Wings are waste, which means that you can equip both Cell Wings and also Dominator armor for like 50% more total drops in general. Once again, this is really good. And then finally, the new Luck Relic. This is good. This is nice. It gives around 15% to 20% more luck at max level. The only downside though, compared to the Golden Sprout, is that you would be losing out on opening speed. That's a big no-no. Hopefully the devs can go ahead and change that XP multiplier to, you know, open speed. I don't know why we need XP multipliers. Who even uses them? Then I guess, you know, the last few things of the update log, just then, you know, we're not like 10 minutes straight on this. Summer Battle Pass, I can't lie, this is relatively meh. If I were you, don't even like put too much attention. Like, yeah, you could go ahead and just like check, okay, my daily, you know, quests and whatnot. Can I do them really quickly? Yeah, log in once, clear 10 invasions. These are pretty simple. The only thing that's sad about this is just the rewards in general. I mean, yeah, like trade heroes and whatever. Shiny potions, those are cool. We love those. But apart from that, you know, normal summer luck boosts, very little shovels. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed, you know, looking at this. And even, you know, the max level, you know, level 50, there's not even like some kind of like exclusive units or just like something that's completely different. The only good thing is the summer skin ticket, which I mean, I like those, but that's just visual stuff. It doesn't help you with like getting stronger. Then we have, I think, some of the best parts of the update. We have a new quest line for the Singularity. He will give you the ability to skip floors. That's really good. We've been begging for this for weeks. And then as well, brand new summer achievements, titles, legends, bundle, and 2 new tiers to the Treasure Hunt game mode. Now let's go through, you know, all of those and like actually showcase them on the screen. So the new tiers over here for the Water Goddess, I can't lie, they are actually good. Like, don't get me wrong, are they like the game, like something game-changing? Absolutely not. But I mean, look at it like this, right? Compared to Tier 3 in terms of Summer Star Remnants, it's not exactly that much better. But what is good about it is that, look at it this way, right? Imagine Tier 3 Part 2, Tier 3 Part 3. You're basically avoiding having to go back to, you know, the Tier 1 for as long as possible. And then as well, you can also get Dark Matter keys. That's why I think, in my opinion, the Water Goddess, she's cool. I like those 2 extra tiers. Now, let's move on to the hub so I can showcase the quest. So the quest, once you complete all of the other previous quests, you can claim this one, where you need to sacrifice one of every single like important sword in the game. Then if I'm not mistaken, once you complete that quest, it's going to be giving you either a badge or no, it's just going to be giving you the ability to skip straight away to floor 30. So once the gauntlet opens, you don't have to go through like, you know, the first 30 floors, you can just skip directly to floor 30. But obviously, I can't exactly showcase that to you guys, because, you know, I'm still missing Sasuke style, and I do not want to, you know, sacrifice my 1000 Blossoms. It's my only, like, good sword right now. I don't want to lose it. Listen, if needs be, if I magically get another 1000 Blossoms, I'll tell you guys about it, you know, I'll sacrifice it. But until then, let's move on. Here we go. When it comes to the new achievements and also the new titles and legends and whatever, this is kind of like where the disappointing part of the update comes, right? Because the summer achievements, right? In hindsight, like the requirements, they're not that bad, but they don't really give you anything. Like, yeah, 500 star remnants. I guess that's cool, but no one is hatching 3 million summer stars just for 500 summer star remnants. You could probably get more within like an hour or 2 from just like summer raids. Or maybe even the invasion. That is also a possibility. And then worst of all, it unfortunately does not have any permanent boosts just yet. Listen, I've already like sent like a CC suggestion to the devs. Hopefully they can get all these fixes done by maybe tomorrow or something. But I do really think that these achievements over here, they 100% need some kind of permanent boost like the challenges over here. It doesn't need to be anything crazy, right? It doesn't need to be as strong as the main ones, but even if it's like 5% or 10% more damage or something, right? We'll grind for it. We'll take it. Then as well, unfortunately, the brand new titles, they don't really give any boosts or whatever. It seems like the Slayer over here is still the only title that gives us like any form of multipliers in general. So devs, if you're watching this, I would really love another title that either gives us luck, damage, or something along those lines. Now for the parts that you've all been waiting for, the guide kind of part of the update. Now, I'm just going to be discussing, you know, the invasion, since this is basically the only thing that you can grind properly in the update. To put it straight, the absolute best meta like you can do for this invasion is of course going to be grinding with as many people as possible. In this case, the maximum is going to be 4 per run. And then from there, you want to have obviously the best damage that you can get. In this case though, remember, Demon Cyborg and the Universe Dominator, these are going to be giving you extra drops. Extra drops equals more alien capsules. More alien capsules equals more summer boosts, more tree rolls. And regardless, Demon Cyborg is literally the best unit, apart from obviously Yoichi and whatever, and obviously the Universe Dominator, in the game for the Summer World. You're gonna get this regardless, even normal, it's broken. Also, another thing, by the way, to point out, don't bother using drops relics or drops potions. They do not work. At least that's what I was told, okay? Someone told me that they popped on summer drops. Some people told me they popped ultra drops. Well, I guess they lied to me. They can't even do that. But yeah, you get what I mean, right? It's just like the escort game mode. Drops do not work apart from whatever units you just have equipped. So go for as much damage as possible. That's really it though, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope that, you know, this like guide video would have been longer, but that's really all the update has to offer. Again, I am kind of scratching my head, you know, I was kind of expecting a bit more because of, you know, the delay and whatever. And listen, you guys know me, right? I'm not the kind of person to complain about updates and whatnot. In fact, I rarely ever do that. Normally I see like always like the good parts, even in like horrible updates. But it's just, I don't know, I guess for me, Anime Warriors had really set like a high precedent, like a high expectations, because their previous updates have all been good. They've all been high quality, they've been good, and they always fix like the problems very quickly. Maybe that's why that I'm a little bit more disappointed than I normally would be. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Again, no hate to the devs, no hate to the game. I'm still going to be grinding this update. I just hope that, you know, all the issues that I personally and you guys have will be fixed sometime tomorrow or in the near future. Apart from that though, like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody!